Hi folks, today I would like to share a couple of advice how you can prepare a perfect CV. This video is intended for those who are early in their career. However, I'm also sure that more experienced folks will also be able to find something useful here. Let's start with the length of CV, and the rule of thumb is the shorter the better. Ideally, I would say that CV should take from 1 to 2 pages. The reason for that is that recruiters and interviewers are usually very busy, so they may spend less than a minute to read your CV. Some would actually say that they spend just 10 seconds to read your CV, although I think this is a little bit too extreme. And long CVs, they usually have lots of details which are not relevant for this particular position, so you kind of decrease in signal-to-noise ratio. You're also showing that you can't properly prioritize data and put it concisely. Having said that, let's consider what is important. I'm suggesting to put most important information first. For example, if you don't have a relevant work experience, you may come up with your degree, especially if you have graduated from a high-profile university. If your university is not a very high profile, but you have some outstanding work experience, you can try to focus on your work experience instead and put it first. Or if you, like myself, don't have a particularly outstanding degree or didn't work for particularly high-profile companies, you can start with your skills, mentioning those skills which are important and relevant for the role you're applying to. Regarding the work experience itself, if you have enough relevant work experience, it is okay to omit less relevant. For example, if you are applying for a software engineering role and you worked for 5 years as a software engineer, you can safely omit your 2 years prior experience in DevOps, which happened before your software engineering engagement. On the other hand, if you don't have enough relevant experience, putting at least some experience is usually better than putting no experience at all. And it is also very helpful to highlight what you had achieved in a particular engagement. For example, you might want to mention that you worked on some project which helped increase in revenue or decrease number of bugs by 11%. Using concrete measures usually very helpful. And I would also recommend avoiding adding unnecessary information. Again, if you're applying for a software engineering role, you may want to omit things like Word, Excel, Windows, Visual Studio, because those are obvious. We expect any candidate to be able either to use those or to pick up them in a matter of minutes. Mention only those technologies that you really had used and can use. The worst thing you can do is to mention some hot technology which you know nothing about. And it's also very helpful to put a level of your knowledge regarding the technology. For example, you can write something like this: Java, basic knowledge, C++, professional hands-on experience. And that's even better than if you just put number of years of experience with a particular technology. I hope you found this video useful. From time to time, I'm reviewing my subscribers' CV, so feel free to ask for more details in comments, subscribe and like this video.